Nam Tae-hyun, a former member of the K-pop group Winner, was sentenced to 1 year in prison by the Seoul Western District Court on April 9, 2026. The sentencing followed a drunk driving incident that occurred while he was on probation for previous drug offenses. This legal ruling marked the final event in a years-long series of controversies, health struggles, and criminal investigations that transformed his public image from a promising idol to a repeat offender. To understand how this situation developed, it is necessary to look at the timeline of events starting from his early career. Nam Tae-hyun began his career in the entertainment industry as a backup dancer for the 2011 YG Family concert. He later gained public recognition in 2013 as a trainee on the survival program Win, Who Is Next. He competed as a member of Team A and contributed to the group's victory by co-composing and co-writing 2 songs. This success led to his debut with Winner under YG Entertainment. During this period, he balanced his singing career with acting roles. A significant detail about his early career was that he was deaf in one ear, a condition he managed while performing and producing music. He was also recognized for a rock star aesthetic that distinguished him from other idols in the industry. In November 2016, YG Entertainment announced that Nam Tae-hyun would be leaving Winner and terminating his contract. The agency stated that he had been suffering from long-standing mental health issues that made it difficult for him to continue with group activities. Following his departure, Nam Tae-hyun provided further context regarding his decision during interviews. He explained that the idol lifestyle felt restrictive, citing a lack of privacy and the pressure to constantly produce music that fit a specific group image rather than his own artistic direction. He stated that the stress of fame contributed to his desire to leave the agency. After leaving the group, Nam Tae-hyun established his own agency, South Buyers Club, and formed the band South Club. This transition required him to manage his own schedule and finances, a shift from the structured environment of a major entertainment company. He publicly discussed the financial difficulties he faced, accumulating significant debt and selling assets, including his parents' house, to fund his independent music career. During this time, he also disclosed that he suffered from severe bipolar disorder, insomnia, and anger management issues. He admitted that these conditions affected his professional relationships and personal life. In late 2017, he underwent treatment for these health concerns. In June 2019, Nam Tae-hyun became involved in a public scandal regarding his personal relationships. His girlfriend at the time, singer Jang Jane, posted screenshots on Instagram accusing him of The posts contained messages suggesting he had lied to other women about the status of his relationship with Jang Jane. Following these allegations, other individuals came forward with similar claims. Nam Tae-hyun addressed the situation in a YouTube interview, stating that he did not physically cheat but acknowledged that his actions had caused pain. The incident resulted in significant damage to his public reputation. 3 years later, in August 2022, a more serious legal issue emerged. A woman named So Min-jae posted on social media alleging that she and Nam Tae-hyun were using illicit substances. She provided specific details regarding the location of evidence, including syringes. This post triggered a police investigation. During the legal process, both individuals admitted to purchasing and using methamphetamine during the summer of 2022. The investigation also included allegations of violence, though the primary focus of the subsequent trial was the drug usage. In January 2024, the court reached a verdict regarding the drug charges. Nam Tae-hyun was sentenced to 1 year in prison, but the sentence was suspended for 2 years. The court showed leniency due to his lack of a prior criminal record and his voluntary admission into a rehabilitation center. As part of his probation, he was required to stay out of legal trouble. Following this trial, Nam Tae-hyun participated in interviews and public lectures where he discussed his history with addiction. He explained that his dependency began with prescription diet pills and sleeping pills used to cope with industry stress, which later escalated to other substances. He detailed his financial ruin and his efforts to recover with the support of his family. Despite his public statements regarding recovery, Nam Tae-hyun was involved in another incident on April 27, 2025. Police reports stated that he was driving at a high speed near the Dongjak Bridge in Seoul while under the influence of alcohol. He attempted to overtake another vehicle, lost control, and crashed into a central divider. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. reported. A police investigation revealed his blood alcohol concentration was 0.122%, which is significantly above the legal limit for license revocation in South Korea. It was later confirmed that this was his second drunk driving offense, as he had been fined for a similar incident in July 2023. The 2025 accident occurred while he was still serving his suspended sentence for the drug charges. Because the drunk driving incident constituted a violation of his probation, the case returned to court. On April 9, 2026, the Seoul Western District Court delivered a final ruling. The judge determined that a suspended sentence was no longer appropriate for a repeat offender. The court cited the fact that he had committed a serious crime while under legal supervision as the primary reason for the strict punishment. Consequently, the suspension on his previous sentence was lifted, and he was ordered to serve 1 year in actual prison time, in addition to a fine. His legal team filed an appeal on April 14, 2026, but the sentence signaled the conclusion of his legal battles and the end of his career as an active entertainer.